Hello everyone, I'm the Realization Lion. Today for our first lesson on programming concepts, we will be looking at something called the variables. To maybe let you understand the reason of learning variables, we must first think of something that you are familiar with. Let's use a computer game as an example. If you ever need to make a game, you will likely need to store information of the game like the score and the level. So how do you store all these information? We will need something called the variables. It is probably hard to understand what it is at this point, so let's think of something that you could relate to. Let's say you have two boxes, one to store green apples and the other to store red apples. How do you know which box is keeping what kind of apples? So in this case, you probably need to label the boxes. With the labels, when you want to find a particular type of apples, you will know which box to look for. Variables has the same concept. So let's say if you want to store the number of green apples and the number of red apples, you will need two variables in this case. So visualize variables as boxes. Like the previous example, we will need to label them. So I'm going to label the one on the left as green and label the one on the right as red. So these boxes, instead of storing actual apples, it stores the amount instead. So on the left, we put in the value 5, and the one on the right, we put in the value 7. So this is how you can visualize a variable. Let's use another example. Remember, if you want to make a game, you will need many variables. So let's say we're going to need two variables. One of them, we will call it the score. The other one, we'll call it the level. So at the start of each game, you'll probably need to initialize or create them. It is likely the score will be 0 and the level will be 1. So as the game progresses, the score will increase and increase. The moment the score hits 100, the level increases by 1. So this is an example of how you can change the variable over time in a game. So that's it. You have learned the concept of variable today. If you like this video, do click on the subscribe button below to stay tuned to our upcoming episode. Do look forward to our next video to learn about conditional structure. This is the Realization Lion. Thank you for watching and hope to see you soon.